Got it working. What it is, what it is. We is back. We is back, baby. Hey, yo. I've been trying to go live for like 3 hours. So you got Charleston White on Fig Munity. Oh man, he gave T-Raw the blues, man. Shout out to T-Raw, man, but he got you, shorty. Got you, baby. You know, everybody, you know, it take a special kind of dude, man. Like I ain't really familiar with T-Raw and what he got going on. I mean, I don't know if he a big speaker or not, but take a special kind of dude, yo, to be able to get in the ring with Charleston, man, on some talking tip. You know what I mean? The boy Shabby, man. Hey, you know how to do it. Hit that like button, what it is. So we got T-Raw got roasted on his own show, man. God damn it, T-Raw. He should have seeked some outside counsel. He supposed to tap somebody in, yo, like in wrestling. That supposed to been a tag team. Then you got Smac, who supposed to be his partner, sounding more like a cheerleader. Like I ain't never in my life seen somebody cheerlead for somebody that bad. That nigga said, "Go ahead, on, get him on, get him on." I told him on, man. That boy wild. That boy is wild. They probably don't give me no rhythm on no live because I started it like 7 times. But yeah, though, yo, that was a wild interaction. But T-Raw, he wasn't prepared for that. When you talk to Charleston White, you gotta be prepared for the trickery. You know, he good at what he doing, man. The man went to school for this shit or something. Like he know how to public speak. I mean, he tells people that. So what it is, y'all, we talking about T-Raw and cheerleader Smac. Smac was a cheerleader that day. Yo. I ain't never in my life seen somebody more excited to see another person in my life. Snoop Val, what it is. Last I heard it was over a female, y'all. That's last I heard. I got a homeboy that live out there. That's word on the streets. Word on the streets, it was over a female. That's all I got for you. But yeah, we talking about T-Raw, man. You familiar with Charleston White? See Charleston White on Fig Mary? Get that boy the blues. Matter of fact, let's listen to a little bit of it. But yo, everybody can't sit and have a conversation with Charleston, yo. Especially not no gang member. You can't be an active gang member, an inactive gang member, and try to have any conversation with Charleston. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. Because gang members' history is too tarnished to have a sensible conversation with Charleston White. He's gonna attack that every time. And when he can't attack it, he's just gonna talk about how much money he making. Like the boy good, man. Can't deny that. Dangerous. Definitely dangerous. And I'm gonna tell y'all why he dangerous. He tells you why he dangerous. If people listen. But he good at what he do. Can't deny that. Can't take that from him. He is good at what he do. Hold on. Yo, what it is, man. Hit that like button. Share the video, man. We ready to talk about T-Raw and Smac, his cheerleader. Like, how you gonna have a co-host how you gonna have a co-host that's riding with the goddamn guest? Like, this shit is crazy. What you mean? What happened? Something else? I mean, the man lost his life. I like that. I like XXXTentacion. I didn't know nothing about him until after he died. But once he died, I started listening to his music. I think Shorty would have had a great career, and I like his message. Yo, but listen to this shit, y'all. All gangs kill, but not all members kill. T-Raw, he shouldn't have been involved in this conversation. He shouldn't have been involved in this conversation with Charleston White, y'all. Like, can't just know anybody sit down and have a conversation with this man. He told y'all he got training. The man can cry on the dime.
I don't got no gangbangers on my podcast. I got gang members on my podcast.
Now T-Raw did a good job of playing it off. You know, he made it funny. But I think he really was trying to get a message across to Charleston. But he's not really the guy to do it because he fighting a losing battle, yo. You're active, not active, but you're a self-proclaimed gang member. You ain't got no win. You ain't got no win. History too fucked up. What they did to the community is too fucked up, yo, to have a conversation with somebody like Charleston White.
That sound like what a hoe do. Yeah. We were discussing on whether or not if it was appropriate for you to be dissing a dead man's son. Who worried about what's appropriate for another grown man that ain't got nothing to do with them? Nigga, me. Because I'm an intellectual. I need direct questions. Well, you know, since you was looking, we were discussing on whether or not if it was appropriate for you to be dissing a dead man's son. Who worried about what's appropriate for another grown man that ain't got nothing to do with them? Nigga, me. Because I felt like that sound like what a hoe do. Yeah.
No, that's not what a hoe do. That's what somebody do that cares about the community. You see what I'm saying? Like, yo, you gotta be prepared for Charleston White and his games. That's not what a hoe do. You feel me? Because what Charleston White doing is dangerous. If y'all notice, it's a lot of people doing the same thing. You know, they portraying these characters. They being outlandish. They being disrespectful, and that's the internet right now. That's what's getting people paid on the internet. Charleston White right now is the blueprint. So you got so many people following, and that is dangerous. And that's what people need to understand. It's dangerous. And I'm gonna tell you why. He gonna tell you why it's dangerous. All you gotta do is listen to him. Hold up.
The grown man ain't worried about nothing that don't pertain to them. Not if it's not morally correct. You know what I'm saying? You got these goddamn kids out here. About no morally correct, and you got gangbangers on your podcast.
See, he lost right there.
I don't got no gangbangers on my podcast. I got gang members on my podcast. Smac. Yes. Ain't no gang. Huh? Smac ain't no gangbanger. He's a gang member. Gang member, gangbanger, all the same. Niggas all promote.
Look at Smac, that man jittery. Hey yo.
Right, Charleston, right.
Check him out, yo. This nigga. I mean, he egged it on a little bit, yo. But come on, yo. You ain't had to. You know, man, that's a little bit much, my nigga. That was a little bit much, Smac.
Oh, so you taking up for this gang member right here, then? From the moment it leaves the.
That was a little bit. That was. I ain't never seen nothing like that from a grown man before. He was like. It was like he was meeting his favorite person. You know what I mean? Check him out, y'all. This man is hilarious on here.
Detrimental shit to the black community. I ain't taking up for no gang member, nigga. I'm asking your question. You talking about something moral, but you got gang members in and around you, and gang members kill, don't they? Not all of them.
See? When you talking to Charleston White, you can't let him steer the conversation away from. He brought up a great point. What Charleston White is doing is detrimental to the community. He posed a stuck Charleston White. Charles White posed an answer to that, but he didn't. He spent. Charleston White would have been a good running back because his spin moves is ridiculous.
Gangs kill, homie, so let's not talk moral. All gangs kill, but not all members kill. No. All gang members are a part of a gang, right? Yes. So they're a part of a gang.
Yo said yes. Yo crazy.
They are, but not all of them involve themselves into crimes. You can stop with the butts. Gang members and gangs are negative. And you can't stand in no court and no household, and nobody's going to respect the gang member, including your mom.
Pay attention to what Charleston White said, because it's important into what he's doing. Pay attention to it.
Your grandmama or your baby mama. Right. Nobody respects gang member for you to try to put the butt in there. But let me tell you why I don't give a fuck about what's moral. Nigga, morals don't mean shit to me if I feel disrespected. Thank you. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if your baby got molested this morning and it was leaked on the news. I'm gonna make.
Listen to what T-Raw say.
Baby
And I'm gonna tell you what he's supposed to say.
Right.
King Hayes, what it is.
100%. I don't give a fuck about no nigga. Nigga gang members shoot up each other's houses. Nigga, you niggas didn't have no problem. We had, what, 12 years of drill music? I don't remember one time the Back on Scene podcast or this T-Rail.
He said 12 years. That shows you that Charleston White been studying. He said 12 years. He gave an exact number how many years drill been around. That tell you a lot.
But you're a little older. You a little older, and you supposed to have a little insight on what's going on. I'm not supposed to have nothing. If I don't like you, nigga, it's fuck your baby.
So this what T-Raw was supposed to come back with. How is Charleston White going to say that, but came out so hard and so aggressive against King Von and them for dissing Tuka and dissing Dead Folks? You feel me? You can't make that argument when your claim to fame been talking about Chicago and talking about Tuka and giving Tuka mother a voice and giving these women whose sons died from gun violence a voice. You can't make that argument. You can't make that argument because that discredits everything he just said. But T-Raw let that go. He let that go over his head.
So how the fuck is you gonna teach these kids something different if you doing the same thing? If I don't like you, I'll kill your kid. But Charleston White always say he's not here to teach.
If I don't like you, I will kill your kid. That's what that man just said. That's what he just said. But that's what's going on in Chicago right now. That's what's going on in the United States right now, where you got people that got beef with other people and they catching their family members or cousins or homeboys and they murdering them. You feel me? Can't say that when you supposed to speak out against that.
How are we gonna learn if you doing it at your old age? Hey, nigga, I'm online playing a character.
What he should have said was, Charleston White, you comparing yourself to kids. Charleston White is 40 plus years old, comparing himself to King Von, who died at 26, Chief Keef, who was 16, 17 years old when he came out. You can't compare yourself to them. They didn't know no better. They are ignorant. Charleston White, you are a grown man that know exactly what you're doing. You know exactly what you're doing. But T-Raw got caught up in a conversation. When you're dealing with Charleston White, you can't get caught up in a conversation or you're going to get lost in the conversation. He's good at what he do. He got lost in the conversation. Forgot all his points. And then he got him cheerleading. Look at y'all. He want to jump out the seat.
Nigga, when I do this shit in real life, see, you niggas overlook the shit I do in real life. Right. You niggas stuck on the character because you niggas is balls, bro.
All right, so let me tell y'all why that's important. Don't y'all know how you got rappers? Let's use rappers. We're going to use rappers and drug dealers. So you got rappers that are, you know, they rap these lyrics that's detrimental to the community, but then they come back and they give out turkeys on Thanksgiving or give out Christmas clothes. But it's like, yo, that don't cancel out all the negative you're doing. Same thing with the drug deal. You got the drug dealer selling dope to the community, but then that same community, they giving cookouts once a month. You feel me? That's what Charleston White is doing. So you can't say that. You can't say that I'm causing all this terror online, you know, putting all this BS out there, but I do this in real life. One of them has to cancel out the other. You see what I'm saying? You can't make that argument of what you do in real life, but you causing so much trouble on the internet. And people try, well, your internet is real. Yo, the internet is ready to be the real reality of the world right now. I mean, in the future. You feel me?
Nigga, I done made $5 million with this internet character. I'm in movies, nigga. The rappers are rapping about me from this character.
When you are collaborating with people.
Yeah, but listen though, y'all, that character is dangerous. Listen to him.
Why would I quit, nigga?
Let me play it back.
$5 million with this
What did y'all hear when he just said this? I'm gonna tell you what I heard.
character. Nigga, when I do this shit in real life, see, you niggas overlook the shit I do in real life. Right.
I'm ready to show you. I'm ready to tell you.
Internet character. I'm in movies, nigga. The rappers are rapping about me from this character. Why would I quit, nigga? Cause you niggas stuck on internet. So with your character, you don't feel like you being detrimental to the black community? I don't feel nothing, nigga. Didn't you just hear me say I made $5 million? Fuck some feelings.
You see that? Charleston White just told everybody he don't give a fuck about what he's doing on the back end because he's making money. So he initially just said that he's selling the community. Charleston White, he tells you what he's doing if you pay attention. He is selling the community, just like the rapper is doing, the gangster rapper. That's why he always relates himself to them, because it's like, okay, they've been doing it. Now he's doing it, but he's just doing it on a different level. Charleston White is selling the community for profit. But this is the same person that people think is for the black. He's not for the black. Charleston White is in this for himself. He's in it for himself. All you got to do is pay attention to what he's saying. He talked about he made $5 million. He's not stopping anything. Forget Gilly's son being dead. You feel me? If I got to say these things in order to enrich myself, then that's what I'm going to do. And that's what Charleston White is doing. But if you get caught up into the words, you're not going to listen to what he's really saying, if that makes sense to people.
So the money is over the community. Nigga, I touched $5 million from doing what you doing. Facts. Talking on the internet, nigga. Facts. He ain't lying.
Smac is wild.
So you rather break us down and take that $5 million.
Smac the one that probably took Trell off his game. Like, it's hard to concentrate when you got a cheerleader with pom-poms on the side of you.
You gotta break a motherfucking down to a nigga that's getting a YouTube check, nigga. I'm gonna break some down. Nigga, you waiting on a YouTube check. I made $10,000 in booking fees today.
It's always about money, y'all. One thing you gotta notice about people, and I gotta keep stopping, yo, because I gotta talk on these points when he said. One thing you gotta realize about people, when they don't have no argument, they always go to money. They always go to money. That's always the easy cop. But money don't have anything to do with this conversation. This conversation is about Charleston White dissing Gilly Dead's son. How did money come into it? How did money come into it? Money is irrelevant to the situation. But he can always go to, shit, I'm making money, because that's what he's in it for. No matter what Charleston White got to do to make money, he's going to do it. He don't give a F about what people think he care about. Like, people think he's really speaking for the community. That ain't his goal. Because you heard him. I do that in real life. But you can't damage the black community on one end and help on another end. That's misleading. Is people following what I'm saying? You can't sell drugs to the community then give out turkeys. That's what Charleston White is doing. He's tearing us down on the internet, but I go to the schools and I give out money to the kids. No, yo, it don't go that way. If that's what you're going to do that. I think Charleston White can make a lot of money still just being who he is. Not this character. He don't have to be this character. This character is dangerous, and the reason why it's dangerous because it's going to be people that follow this. This is ready to be the new normal. If a person see that another person can get rich off of being outlandish, off of being disrespectful, off of going against status quo, that leads to followers. That's why we seeing so much garbage on the internet. Everybody running plays. Nobody is being authentic. It's because you got this Charleston White as the example of making a lot of money doing it. And when you're doing that, you're selling the community. Just like the rapper. Just like the drill rapper. Just like the Sexy Reds. Just like the who else? Sukianas. They are selling. Charleston White ain't no different from them. Sexy Red Sukiana selling the black woman image for profit. Charleston White is just doing it on another level when it comes to the internet. He is selling black people as a whole for profit. All you gotta do is pay attention, don't fall in love with the words.
So blue, nation. I'm gonna break some down to a broke ass nigga. What I'm saying. Nigga, the last time I seen them comedy shows, them motherfuckers be getting shut down. Hey, nigga, I bought my mama a new car.
He got took off track. Listen to him. Listen to this, y'all. This is very important. He talking about what he's doing, the things that he's buying, which means, and it's another thing that's getting forced into our culture: money over morals. Money over morals is a real thing right now, and that's what's really getting promoted. Now, it always been some people that take money over morals. You feel me? Or pick money over morals. But now it's been promoted. Man, get this money. No matter what you gotta do, get this money. That's why you saying some of the outlandish things that's going on the internet. And listen to how he talk about the things that these are the reasons why he's not stopping with the disrespect. Forget the character, the disrespect. He's not stopping with the disrespect because it's profitable to him. It don't matter what it. That's why I said anybody can't just talk to Charleston White. Trell got distracted. Smac Pie was the reason. But I don't watch them enough to even, really know what type of guy he is. Is he one of them people that can talk? But pay attention to what he say, y'all, because what he say is important.
Facts. I bought my daughter a new car, nigga.
Listen.
What kind of car? It depends.
This is why he not stopping.
Right. She got what she wanted.
And I told y'all, what Charleston White did, what Gilly was set up. Charleston White got one of his friends to send Gilly that book. And Gilly didn't have to take the bait, but Gilly took the bait. That was all set up. Charleston White used Gilly's son Def to sell his books, y'all. That's what this was all about. He gonna mention the books again on this show. He used Gilly's son Def, and Gilly took the bait to sell his books. And people don't realize how messed up that is. Ball out what it is. People don't realize how messed up that is. I watched the interview with Young Jock on Vlad, and he was talking about how when he seen Gilly this, when he seen Charleston White this Gilly's son, it almost became normal to him for a minute. Then he had to snap back in reality, like, yo, we cannot start accepting this as the normal. Because the only person that's going to benefit is him. He's the only one benefiting. The people that's moving like him are the only one benefiting. The community is losing, y'all. We losing.
What did she want? It don't matter what she wanted. She got what she wanted. Yo, mama, listen to me, nigga. Can you tell your mama, let's go get whatever.
Trenton Sparks, what's up?
I did it before, nigga. I know I did it before. I did it last month, nigga. Well, I did it way before you, nigga. You used to be. You a has-been, nigga. Right now, you can't do it right now, though, nigga. I bet you I can, nigga. Nigga, you can't do shit with that. Nigga, I bet you my house bigger than yours, nigga. Nigga, you ain't just 100,000 views on one video. You ain't making no money. Oh, nigga. Oh, you must don't be a Back on Fig fan, nigga. What you talking about? We got millions, nigga.
Now, it was good that T-Rail didn't let Charleston White get him out of character, because this guy very disrespectful. And Smac is wild. Like, I'd have been kind of upset with y'all if I was y'all, because, yo, just listen.
I get a YouTube check too, nigga. Nigga, your YouTube shut down, nigga. Stop lying. No. You must forgot, nigga. I got several YouTube pages. Yeah.
This got way off track. Charleston White was able to steer this conversation way off track. Look what they're talking about now. This is what they started. This is what it was supposed to have been about. But look how far it got off track.
Fair to say he do.
And that's what Charleston White is great at doing.
Huh. I got a website, nigga, do 10,000 a month. Nigga, my interview money between Say Cheese TV, Real Life Freestyle, the Dancer Project, them niggas is paying you monthly? I get paid $10,000 for every interview a month.
On God, he ain't lying, nigga. On my mama, he not lying.
Well, okay.
Yo, Smac is wild.
That mean your broke ass son could pay you because your ass ain't here. Oh my God, nigga, I got 3 houses, nigga.
Yeah, facts, he do.
Nigga, you live in Fort Worth, Texas.
Look at how much money he getting.
Nigga.
Listen to how much money he's making and getting selling the community. That's what he's telling y'all right now. Selling the community. Why fuck? Hold on, my phone tripping. Selling the community is